All right, Bulls. So we're going to hop in the golf cart. I'm going to do the driving. Kevin's going to do the filming. We got Elizabeth on your comments and questions. We're ready to go. But we're literally going to take you from the starting point, right, where you should start your journey on Fowler and Collins, and we're going to take you to the Marshall Student Center. So you ready? Let's go. All right, Kev, you ready?
Yep.
Flip us around and let's do this. So as you turn down into Collins, right, it is our beautiful main entrance, right? You may have come this way to do your campus tour, and so we are coming up to alumni. And you're going to see a lot of signs like this, and you see our colleagues over at Parking and Transportation are putting up the welcome signs. We are getting, let's hope we can get this light. I'm putting on my blinker. And so our beautiful main entrance. So here is where you're going to turn left. You're going to turn left onto Alumni Drive. So we are heading westbound right now on Alumni Drive. So, hey, there's our Associate Director, Willie Garcia. So, and as you can see, we've got a lot of our research park on the left. We've got engineering and our academic buildings on the right. I know we've got a lot of engineers this year, Kevin. We our engineering, living, learning community over in Juniper Poplar is full. So we've got a lot of great things happening in engineering and a lot of our other LLC partners. So, all right, so speed bumps, we got to slow down a quick second, make sure nobody's coming to the crosswalk. You know, safety first, that's what we've been talking about all day, right? So we are coming back up to where we started this journey, which is near the Juniper Poplar Magnolia area. And the first light we come up to is going to be Beard. We're going to pass through this light, and we're going to go to that second traffic light. So, and I know it seems a little weird if you haven't been here before, but we are a very big campus. We have a lot of traffic lights to make sure everybody stays safe. So let's hope we can come through the traffic light pretty quickly. So, you know, Kev, one of the things I forgot to mention when we were doing the Juniper Poplar one is our Juniper, Poplar, and Magnolia residents is that there is a no parking along that street, right? We've talked a lot about some of the areas where people can unload, and I just want to point out that that is a no parking street. Beard Drive is no parking. So you got to park in 24 to get to your unloading zone, right? Because why? Why, Kev?
To not obstruct traffic.
Exactly, but that's where Bull Hall is, and Bull Hall is your help. So, all right, so tour, we are still on Alumni Drive, and we are getting ready to come up to Magnolia. That is our next big intersection. So, all right. Little drink of water, because it is hot. All right, we are turning right onto Magnolia, so essentially we're also going northbound now. So right onto Magnolia. And we're going to follow this up to Holly Drive. So it is not too far, just maybe a quarter of a mile or so. But as you can see, we've got Juniper, Poplar, and Magnolia on our right. Had a great tour of that area today. So getting ready to do all of our final checks and get folks moved in this week. So we are so excited. And then, whoa, speed bump, check in for folks. All right. So, oh, I like the, hey, let's go. All right, sorry, let's go Bulls. So, oh, perfect. We got good luck with the light. We're going to be doing everything. So, all right. So, passing through the other side of Beard Drive, it is important that you do not turn down Beard Drive if you're making your way to the Marshall Student Center, because it will just become a very compact with the traffic. So, do yourself a favor, come around the outside and turn onto Magnolia and follow this path. I promise you, we've thought a lot about this. We've worked with a lot of partners, making sure that we have a good path for you to get there. So, passing right now, we're still on USF Magnolia, but we have our Moffitt Cancer and American Cancer Society facilities. So doing some great work over there, saving some lives. So really appreciate the partnership with those two amazing organizations. So then the other side is a little bit of USF Health, and then we are gonna stop right here for this traffic light. So You know, I'm going to consider traffic lights like commercial breaks, right? Oh, commercial break's over. That's the way we roll. We just fast forwarded through the commercials. So,
Andy, maybe you can talk about how this might be confusing to people who are coming here for the first time, but we'll have maps all over the place so they can figure out where they're going.
That is a great point. So if you have never been to campus, or you haven't, some individuals can't follow maps very well, or remember the streets that you were here a year ago. It's okay. We got you covered. Back there where we started our journey, we will have a lot of what we call sandwich boards or A-frames. So kind of tent signs. They're 24 by 36. They're big. You can't miss them. And so they will do all of the directing for you. So just make sure you pay attention. We will have lots and lots of the smaller H-stake signs. And so they will guide you as far as we possibly can to make sure that you stay on the right path. So I forgot to mention, because I was running my mouth, but we were on Magnolia, and we turned right onto USF Holly Drive. And so that is where we are at right now. And we're going to stop at our next stoplight. So, Kev, can you switch around, and so we're pointing forward? Are we good?
Yep.
So starting right here at the corner of USF Laurel and USF Holly, right? We are going to be starting it in coning or traffic coning off a right-hand turn lane only. We did this last year. If you are returning, but I want, as soon as this traffic light changes, we're going to talk a little bit. Here we go. So starting just right up here as this side of Holly begins, University Police will have lots of cones starting, and this right-hand lane will be a right-hand turn lane only. You will have an opportunity to move over into the left lane. The left lane will be a through pass, so you'll be able to continue going on your path if this is not where you're trying to make it to. But all of our residents who are checking in, we were heading up to the Marshall Student Center, and we have the 3 main lots set and ready to go for you. So as we've kind of approached this point, there will be lots of signs, and there will be a right-hand turn lane only. So as you can see, as we get up to the first one, this is not the lot we're trying to get you to. This is not it. We're not making a right-hand turn here. This second entrance, this is not it either. And I promise you, there will be lots of signs, lots and lots of signs. But as we get up here to the third one, right? This is the 3B entrance for lot 3B. This will be where the cones will take you one way. We will only be able to turn right in here. And then, Kevin, this is where we're going to stop right here, and we're going to hop out and talk for a second. So, as we come through here, and let's do this again, Kevin. Let's come on up here. So we are in the 3 series lots, 3A, 3B, 3C. And we have brought you down USF Holly Drive into this right turn only, right? So lots of police. You'll have lots of cones. There'll be lots of safety, right? They'll bring you into this lot, and inside this lot, we have about a dozen professional parking attendants that we bring on campus to help you find a space. So they're going to help you find a space, and they're going to help you get out of a space easily. Now, there will be some one-ways, right? So we're directing all the traffic to go this way and out and around when you have departed. So keep that in mind. And down there on the 3A entrance, that will be an exit only. And again, we'll have lots of signs, we'll have cones to help that. So why do we stop here? This is where your journey is, right? We want you to get to this space as quickly and as efficiently as possible, because the Marshall Student Center is where we're going to do check-in. So that's where we're going to double check to make sure that you have your ID. That's where we're going to double check that your living assignment. We're going to issue your keys. We'll have an opportunity for you to talk to University Police about maybe some of their safety programs that they have. With any luck, we'll have K9 Bailey there, who is an amazing therapy dog, just a lovely, lovely boxer. So, and we'll have a number of opportunities for you to connect with New Student Connections and parent and family engagement. And so really, really excited about what's going to be happening in there. But that is where the journey starts. So I feel like we have a question.
Well, I think it would be a great time to, while we're talking about the MSC, to talk about activating those ID cards.
Oh, that's a good point. So we ran reports because we like to be prepared, and we know that there are a number of you that have not even requested your ID card yet. Please, please, please do that today. It is very simple. You go online. I think it's in My Bulls Path. That's the quickest way, and I know you know My Bulls Path. Quickest way to go ahead and get your ID card submitted. You will have to make sure that all the information is correct. You will have to take a photo. There is a very simple process to it. It's like a passport photo. Make it, you can smile, but it should be open and covered, and I believe have a white background. Specific instructions are on the website. Get that submitted today. That way, when you show up on Thursday, if you've submitted it, you've gotten an approved picture email, then we should have it printed and ready for you to pick up on Thursday morning. Now, that doesn't mean you're done. You do need to activate it, right? It's a little scan with your phone, or you can go on the website and activate the ID card. So it does take about 20 minutes to promulgate through all the system, but you will need it to get into the residence hall. You will need it to get into the library. You will need it to eat. So all of these things are very, very important. So please submit your card today. So, or your request for an ID card today. So, and you know who I'm talking to. So you'll be getting an email from us or the ID card office as well. So, all right. What else we got?
Maybe tell people to be patient when it comes to bed lofting. Yes.
So I'm going to get to that in one quick second. I do want to make a comment about the Marshall Student Center. Kevin, let's move to the shade. Because as we've talked about in all of our videos, shade is critical. It is incredibly hot out here. And so we want to make sure we stay as safe as possible. So one of the things about when you head up to the Marshall Student Center is when you enter into the atrium, there will be people greeting you. We have a lot of faculty and staff from across campus that will be there. We will have, as you make your way in, you'll see some tables for new student connections, parent and family engagement, some other campus resources. Please make sure, families, please make sure you stop by and see them. They're a great resource to stay connected to the university. But then you'll make your way up the grand staircase. We will have some refreshments and some things like that set out for you. Definitely water. We'll have some coffee if you're here early enough. And then students and families, if you would like, can start your way into the ballroom. We have a very kind of prescribed queue for you to make sure that you hit all the stations and get set up properly. Because again, we want you to move in and have a great experience. So the other thing that we were just talking about was, what did you say to me? Patience?
Bed lofting.
Bed lofting, right. So many of you may have put in your request for bed raises. We have 6,500 students who live with us. We usually get about 3,000 plus requests. It does take us a little bit of time. We do work through them as quickly as possible, but if you have not and would like to, you can submit your bed raise requests on our website. Just go to our move-in page and you can find information on it. It will get into our work order system, and then one of our technicians will get queued up to go move it.
Andy, can parents do it themselves?
No, parents cannot do it themselves. I know that's, I'm that DIY dad as well, but please, for the safety of yourselves, your students, and for the furniture and equipment, please don't do it. We will get there as quickly as possible to make sure that we get it, but it may take us a day or two. Please be patient. So, but we will get it. If you've requested it, we will get to it. So, what else? What are the other things I should think of?
Talk about the balloon drop.
Great point. So here at the Marshall Student Center, we will only be doing check-in until 4 p.m. At 4 p.m., we have to close down our operations because the Marshall Student Center needs to shift gears completely and get ready for kickoff. And kickoff usually is include a pep rally of sorts. We usually see Rocky out there, and then we do a large, super big countdown to the balloon drop. And so that really kicks off our year, kicks off the week of welcome. We are geared up and ready to start getting you connected and really honing in being a part of the Bull community. So please take advantage of all of that. Connect with your RA about going to these events. I don't even know. There's hundreds of events over the next few weeks. So I don't know if anybody knows this, but Joe Gatto from Impractical Jokers is going to be doing a thing here as a part of Week of Welcome. Yeah, I just saw the lawn sign for that. I'm so excited. So big fan of his. I love his comedy. So that's all free for students. So other than that, we'll have to close up shop. But don't worry if you're running a little bit behind. Get a bite to eat from about 4 to 5, 5:30. Go to the kickoff. Come in and see us afterwards. We will have remote locations in our residential communities open. Again, see our web pages for further details on your particular area. But it will take us about 90 minutes or so to close down operations here and reopen them and get folks checked back in. Like I said, great opportunity to get a bite to eat and go to kickoff. So other than that, I think I've said this in all the videos. I am so excited. My team is so excited. The campus is so excited to have you back and to welcome our new Bulls. So if there's anything we can do, leave us a comment or give us a call at 813-974-0001 or shoot us an email, housing@usf.edu. And I look forward to seeing everybody on Thursday. Until then, go Bulls. Hello, Bulls. Welcome back to our Castor, Beta, and Maple segment. So we are actually standing in lot 17A right now where one of the Bull Hall locations is at. To my left here, I've got Castor Hall. A little bit further to my left as we kind of rotate around, Beta Hall is on the other side of that giant oak tree, and then Maple a little bit further down. And I know you probably can't see it on your screens, but there is another Bull Hall location over in that parking lot, which is lot. What is that lot number? I don't remember off the top of my head, but that lot right over there that we've directed you to. So, so just like in our other videos, we are all set up right looking for our white tents for Bull Hall. Just as a reminder, Bull Hall is a set of volunteers that come in early. They get trained with a lot of intentionality about how to help you unload your vehicle into their assigned bins and then get you moved into your room as quickly as possible. And really, they are just there to move your stuff from point A to point B. But we've had some questions about bins, so I just want to make sure that I'm as clear as possible. So bull haulers have to retain their bins. However, we do have a couple of areas that have been noted as bin checkouts. That is a limited number of bins. We don't have enough for everybody, so I still encourage everyone to bring a dolly, bring some kind of moving wheel device or whatever it is to help you move as quickly as possible and make that easy and safe as possible. But we do have a location near here over, I think, in Maple C that will be a cart checkout area. So as I said, we are in 17A. This is an unloading zone. So I'm going to ask Kevin to kind of just make a whole swoop around here. But this is a full unloading zone. There's about 100 or so spots in here where we can help folks get moved in. But just like with our other times, we're going to ask that you, Kev, let's keep walking so we can make sure we stay in the shade. And I'm going to talk about why shade's important in a minute. But once you get your vehicle unloaded, please make sure that you move it to one of our longer term lots. In this instance, you can park in 17, which is just on the other side. It's a much larger lot. There's a few hundred spaces there, definitely more than our residents typically need, but you can park there. Same thing if you're over in the other lot there. I think that's one of the 5 lots, but I can't remember.
5E, I think?
I think it's a 5 lot, yeah.
One of the probably 5E. If it's not that, it's 5A.
Yeah. Make sure that you, that is an unloading zone then, again, for Beta and for Maple Hall. So once you're done, please move it over here into the much larger lot 17B. Or you can park across the street in lot 35. Any of those is great long-term parking, but we want to just make sure that we can move folks in as quickly as possible. Now, please note in 17A where we're standing right now, there is one-ways along here. So you need to make sure that as you're moving and getting parked into an unloading area, that it is in the proper direction. So, and then again, we will have our Bull Hall volunteers right here. So you will see us, you will be ready to help you. And so we will have some specialized curbing to help get over top of that and get our bins over. And so, other than that, we are ready. We are excited. What questions do we have? Anything coming through yet?
No questions right now.
All right. So, again, ready and willing and excited to have you here. We've been planning this for about 8 months now, and so a lot of intentional thought to it. Again, just like I said in some of our other videos, safety is our primary concern for all things. So make sure that you are staying well hydrated. We have water stations all throughout campus. As a matter of fact, there will be, and I know in this right off the top of my head, there will be one right here in the front of Argos Exchange between Castor, Kosove, and Beta. We'll have one further over there closer to Maple as you need. It is free. It's no charge, so take what you need. Also, comfortable clothes. It is hot. It is very hot here as we are standing in the shade because I feel like it's a good 10 or 15 degrees cooler. And so our meteorologists here in the Tampa Bay area are still predicting that we will have tremendous heat during the next week. And so we want to make sure everybody stays safe on that. Comfortable tennis shoes and sunscreen. Those are our big things. So lots and lots of sunscreen. It doesn't take long to get burnt down here in Florida. If you are from up north, if you are from another area that doesn't have the kind of the rays that we have here, it can be brutal. 30 minutes or less and you can have a sunburn. So please make sure that you take proper precautions. So we don't want anybody injured on the first day. So other than that, other things I'm forgetting, my team? No? Well, we are excited to have you. We cannot wait, and I hope to see everybody here on Thursday at grand opening. So until next time, go Bulls.